Hello, you morons, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that could help you protect your most important organ, your heart. We're going to take a closer look at the top 10 worst foods for your heart. Some of these foods might be a regular part of your diet, but after watching this video, you'll understand why they could be silently harming your heart. Make sure to watch until the end. You might be left shocked with some of the unexpected foods that make this top 10. Let's get started. All right, idiots. First on our list are processed meats, such as bacon, sausages, and hot dogs. These foods are packed with saturated fats and sodium, both of which can wreak havoc on your cardiovascular system. Saturated fats can raise your LDL cholesterol, also known as bad cholesterol, which is linked to an increased risk of heart disease. High LDL levels contribute to plaque buildup in your arteries, narrowing them and making it harder for blood to flow. As the plaque builds up, it can lead to a condition called atherosclerosis, which increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Additionally, processed meats often contain high levels of sodium, which can elevate blood pressure. Elevated blood pressure puts extra strain on the heart and blood vessels, increasing the risk of heart disease. Moreover, processed meats are typically preserved using nitrates, which can form carcinogenic compounds in the body, further raising the stakes for heart health. This combination of unhealthy fats, excess sodium, and preservatives makes processed meats one of the worst foods for your heart. Don't be stupid. Limit your intake of processed meats if you want a healthier heart. Next, we have something your fat ass can't resist: fried foods. Whether it's crispy fried chicken, golden French fries, or sugary donuts, these foods are loaded with unhealthy fats, specifically trans fats and omega-6 fatty acids. Trans fats, which are found in many fried foods, are notorious for raising LDL cholesterol levels while lowering HDL, the good cholesterol. This imbalance contributes to clogged arteries and increases your risk of cardiovascular disease. Omega-6 fatty acids, although essential in small amounts, can also promote inflammation in the body when consumed in excess. Chronic inflammation is a key contributor to heart disease, as it can damage the lining of your blood vessels, making them more susceptible to plaque buildup. The high-calorie content of fried foods also contributes to weight gain. And obesity is a major risk factor for heart disease. Indulging in these crispy, deep-fried treats not only makes you fatter than you already should be, they're not doing your heart any favors either. Okay, knuckleheads, next up we have sugary beverages. Sugary drinks like sodas, sweetened coffees, and energy drinks are another major culprit when it comes to heart health. These drinks are packed with added sugars, which can have a devastating impact on your heart. Consuming too much sugar can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that increases your risk for type 2 diabetes. Diabetes significantly raises the likelihood of developing heart disease because it accelerates the damage to blood vessels and promotes inflammation. Furthermore, the high sugar content in these drinks leads to weight gain and obesity. Excess body weight puts added stress on the heart and increases the risk of developing high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and other heart-related conditions. Studies have also shown that sugary drinks can directly contribute to the development of heart disease by increasing triglyceride levels and promoting fat accumulation around the abdominal area. Cutting out sugary beverages is one of the best things you can do to protect your heart. Make sure to keep watching. You might be surprised at which foods will be listed next. Next up, fast food, whether it's a greasy burger, cheesy pizza, or fried tacos, can be incredibly damaging to your heart. Fast food is typically high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and refined carbohydrates. These foods are often prepared with cheap oils that contain trans fats, which, as we discussed earlier, raise bad cholesterol levels and contribute to heart disease. In addition to unhealthy fats, fast food meals are often extremely high in calories. Regularly consuming these calorie-dense meals can lead to weight gain, which is directly linked to an increased risk of high blood pressure and heart disease. Many fast food items are also loaded with sodium, which contributes to hypertension by causing the body to retain excess water. This extra water forces your heart to pump harder to circulate blood, leading to higher blood pressure and strain on the heart. Next, we have margarine and butter substitutes. Most of us have been stupid enough to believe that margarine and butter substitutes are actually good for us. Many of these products are made with hydrogenated oils, which contain trans fats. Trans fats are a major contributor to heart disease because they raise bad cholesterol levels while lowering good cholesterol levels. Even small amounts of trans fats can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease over time. Margarine and other butter substitutes are often marketed as heart healthy, but this claim is misleading. While some margarines contain unsaturated fats, they often also contain a dangerous mix of partially hydrogenated oils. These oils can increase inflammation in the body, further damaging blood vessels and contributing to conditions like atherosclerosis. Don't be an idiot. Protect your heart by choosing healthier fat sources like olive oil or avocado. Unfortunately, red meat is bad for your heart. Meat such as beef, lamb and pork is often associated with an increased risk of heart disease. While lean cuts of red meat can provide essential nutrients like protein and iron, they are also high in saturated fats. These fats can raise your LDL cholesterol levels, leading to plaque buildup in the arteries and an increased risk of heart disease. Additionally, red meat is often processed with chemicals like nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to an increased risk of developing cardiovascular diseases like coronary artery disease and even heart failure. Some studies suggest that red meat, especially when cooked at high temperatures, can produce harmful compounds that promote inflammation and damage blood vessels. While an occasional serving of red meat may be fine for some, regular consumption can contribute to long-term heart health issues. White bread and other refined carbohydrates, such as pastries, cakes and pasta, are also on the list of worst foods for your heart. These foods are made from highly processed flour that has been stripped of its fiber and nutrients. Refined carbs cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, which can lead to insulin resistance over time. Insulin resistance increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a major risk factor for heart disease. Furthermore, refined carbs can contribute to weight gain, as they are often low in nutrients and high in empty calories. This weight gain can lead to obesity, which puts added stress on the heart and increases the risk of hypertension and other heart-related conditions. The lack of fiber in refined carbs also means they don't promote healthy digestion or help control blood sugar, making them a poor choice for heart health. Surprisingly, canned soups and other processed foods often contain high amounts of sodium, which can raise blood pressure and strain the heart. A single can of soup can contain a day's worth of sodium, and consuming these types of foods regularly can lead to chronic hypertension. High blood pressure is one of the leading causes of heart disease, as it causes the heart to work harder than it should, leading to potential damage over time. In addition to sodium, canned soups and other processed foods are often loaded with preservatives, artificial flavors, and unhealthy fats. These additives can contribute to inflammation in the body, which further increases the risk of heart disease. Don't be lazy. Opting for fresh whole foods instead of canned and processed options is a much better choice for your heart. Sorry, fatty, ice cream, cakes, cookies and other sugary desserts might taste delicious, but they can be detrimental to your heart. These sweets are typically loaded with added sugars and unhealthy fats, which can increase triglyceride levels and raise LDL cholesterol. High sugar intake is associated with an increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes and heart disease. In addition, the high fat content in many desserts, especially those made with cream or butter, can contribute to the formation of plaque in the arteries. This plaque narrows the blood vessels, making it more difficult for blood to flow freely and increasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. While an occasional treat is fine, indulging in these sugary, fatty desserts regularly can significantly impact your cardiovascular health. Finally, we come to alcohol. While moderate alcohol consumption, particularly red wine, has been associated with some heart health benefits, excessive drinking can have serious negative effects on the heart. Unfortunately for the alcoholics out there, drinking too much can raise your blood pressure, increase triglyceride levels, and contribute to obesity, all of which increase the risk of heart disease. Chronic heavy drinking can also lead to cardiomyopathy, a condition in which the heart muscle weakens and loses its ability to pump blood efficiently. In severe cases, this can lead to heart failure. Additionally, alcohol can interfere with the liver's ability to process fats, leading to the accumulation of fat in the blood and liver, which further increases the risk of heart disease. Don't be stupid. Moderation is key when it comes to alcohol consumption. All right, you knuckleheads, that's a wrap on the top 10 worst foods for your heart. Remember, your heart is an incredibly important organ, and what you eat can have a profound impact on its health. By making smarter food choices and avoiding the items we discussed today, you can significantly reduce your risk of heart disease. If you want to find out what the best foods for heart health are, be sure to click on the video in the end screen. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for more heart-healthy tips. Remember, idiots, take care of your heart. It's the only one you've got.